Welcome back to In the Paint. Santa Claus didn't eat milk and cookies tonight for his trip to Vincennes. Old St. Nick treat was on the hardwood as Class 3A 13th ranked Princeton was at 14th ranked Vincennes Lincoln. Both teams entered 3-0. Vincennes Lincoln's Avery Mickens with a nice one-on-one move. Kids a load. Mickens led the Owls 15 points, also added 9 rebounds. Craig McRoberts, the layup for Princeton. Man, were they off to a good start. 14-4 lead to start the game. It was rough for Vincennes at the beginning. Alice's big man Josh Sprinkle stays with it on the play, converts with the left hand. Princeton was on fire early. Tyler Holder says 1, 2, 3 from downtown. This game went to overtime. Connor Barmas ices it in OT here at the line with a couple of free throws. Those free throws always important. Vincennes Lincoln wins 52-48 in OT. Owls are now 4-0 on the season. A very good ball club down in Vincennes. Washington hosted Class 3A 11th ranked Evansville Bossy. Nice ball movement by the Hatchets. Andy Garland gets a couple dribbles baseline. He cans the jumper. Washington hanging around with this ranked Bossy team. Colton Garland rattles in the 3. Hatchets down 2. Third quarter, Jared Purdue pulls Washington within 4. Purdue gets nothing but the bottom of the net. Washington keeps it close, but Evansville Bossy wins 52-46 at the Hatchet House. Ross.
Now, what can you say about Class A top-ranked Bar Reeve? We know what they'll be asking for Christmas. The Vikings have their eyes set on one thing, which they can't get until March. But so far, they've looked every bit like the state title contender everyone thought they'd be. Bar Reeve looking to move to 4-0 tonight. They were at Shoals. This team just a well-oiled machine. Chris Whitmer, a great look. That's Addison Wagler with a nice catch and score at the rim. The Vikes play defense too. Duncan Roy comes up with the steal. Then he controls the body nicely in traffic with the lefty for the finish. Shoals has a little point guard with all kinds of heart and some hurt too. Cody Hurt uses the window for the bucket, but Bar Reeve just playing around now. Micah Bullock with the old off the back inbounds pass. He gets it back, puts it in. This Bar Reeve team crazy good. The Vikings win 70-19. South Knox looking to improve to 3-1. They were at home against Washington Catholic. Hostile environment in Spartan Country didn't stop the Cardinals early. Good look from the corner. The 3-ball goes down for Ethan Wickman. You see the royalty sitting on the baseline there. South Knox playing like kings.
Were you sitting on the baseline?
Not quite. Good look there. That's Nick Burke. High percentage around the rim. We saw Andrew Scott share it last play. Now he's getting his. Scott like a pogo stick down on the block. How about this? The Spartans set a school record for fewest points allowed and margin of victory. Coach Rohr in the coach's corner last week getting a little karma. They win it 74-16. John?
All right, while the weather has been good lately for Santa's sleigh, it hasn't been too kind to Marshall because of bad weather in the area. The Lions have played just one game so far in December. Marshall finally hitting the court tonight. They hosted Olney. First half, here the Lions get inside to Derek Davidson. Nice move from Davidson off the window to give the Lions a 3-point lead. Olney down 1, and on the break, it's Alex St. Pierre going hard to the rim. He attacks the bucket and puts the Tigers out in front. And again, it's St. Pierre off the curl, confident in that stroke. That forces a Marshall timeout as Olney increases their advantage. But when in doubt, if you're the Lions, let 10 pull the trigger. Keegan Steele, silky smooth from behind the 3-point line. He had 11. Drew Morris led the Lions with 13. Marshall beats Olney 46-39. KZ Westfield looking for another win. The Warriors welcoming Red Hill to town, and it's the Salukis trying to climb back at this one late. Ryan Kolb with the feed to the inside. He fights off a defender for the low post bucket. Then it's Tanner Stoltz. Nice crossover there, and he finishes with the runner in the lane. But you cannot fall asleep on this KZ team. It's Brandon Wolf beating everyone down the floor. He gets the easy 2 of his 24 points on the night. And then coming up, there's the Saluki turnover. It's Wolf leading the break. There's the perfect pass to Sam Huizinga for the layup. Perfect execution. KZ shows why they're one of the best teams in the area. The Warriors are 40-point winners over Red Hill. Hey, how about this nice-looking new gym in Lawrenceville? The Indians hosting Robinson. Jordan Schick almost loses the handle on that one, but he's able to score on the lay-in. Harry Loeb emulates his teammate, but he does one better, getting the bucket and the foul. The Indians trying to hang on in this one, but Robinson gets going. Long pass to Dylan Dukes. He lets the defense clear, and then he gets the bucket. And then later on, Noah Tennyson finds himself all alone on the wing. He makes the defense pay with the 3-ball. Robinson wins again. The Maroons picking up the 51-44 win over Lawrenceville. The Maroons are back in Lawrence County tomorrow night for a makeup game against Red Hill. Rick?
All right, it's time now for the Sports 10 Spirit Award. We start with South Knox. Spartan fans going crazy. And then we go to Vincennes, Lincoln, and Ross. Their fans are always awesome down there.
Red, white, and blue action tonight.
Marshall, they got rocking the Santa hats. They look a lot better than we do.
They copied off of us.
They copied. And Sullivan, you were there.
It was wild as always at Sullivan. Always a good time. I was in Marshall tonight too. Lots of fun.
Time now for the Sports 10 Fantasy Stars of the Night. We had a lot of debate on this. Marquise Moore for the second week in a row. Almost 40 points.
If I'm not mistaken, he's the only repeat.
Yes,
fantasy
almost
star.
40 points.
That's what happens.
Just a junior kid is really good. Trey Moore almost by himself carries South Putnam to a win at Rockville. Went for 29. Brandon Wolf, are we really surprised to see him on the list?
Not at all. 24, just a mild game for
The
Wolf.
kid
He
has
can
a chance
score
to
it.
make history at the Pizza Hut Classic. Could become the Classic's all-time scorer. He is a star. Cody Wright, 21 points for North Vermilion Falcons, 3-1. And then the guy in the bottom down there, Jim Mace, 18 points, 15 rebounds, double-double machine.
Love it. Hit the boards. You'll get on the Fantasy Stars of the Night. It's good stuff.
Next week, of course, the Pizza Hut Classic takes place every night of the tournament. We'll have a special in the paint. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Good night.